Yes, the market collapsed yesterday, and what we have here is a possible top signal. What's most impressive is that this reaction is taking place right in the area of the all-time high, in the indices and in some stocks as well. It is precisely at times like this that we should be careful, but there is nothing that good risk management combined with good technique can't solve. So let's talk about it in this video. But first, welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It is very nice to see you guys over here. And yes, the market collapsed, and this is quite funny because the market collapsed right after I recorded our video yesterday. So I recorded our video and then the market collapsed, making a completely different candlestick on the daily chart. Naturally, some people start to panic. Oh my gosh, it is totally different. Guys, if you watch all my videos, if you follow it, our line of thought over here, there is absolutely nothing to panic. It simply makes no difference the time I recorded our video, because I already told you guys this multiple times. One single bearish candlestick, it is not enough to actually reverse the trend. We see this bearish candlestick from yesterday, just like we see a bearish candlestick on December 6th over here, wiping out the gains of all of the previous bullish candlesticks over here. We see another bearish candlestick right under a crystal clear resistance level over here on November 29, another one over here, November 9. These are all very bearish candlestick patterns right under important resistance levels. However, these candlesticks, these possible top signals, and this is why I told you guys in the beginning of this video, we see a possible top signal. As long as this top signal does not get triggered, the bullish momentum will persist. There is nothing to panic about. Today we see that the price is stabilizing right inside. It is trading inside a short-term congestion right now on the 1 hour chart over here, trading between yesterday's low and the yesterday's high. If we see the price losing yesterday's low, then okay, we're gonna see a top signal getting triggered. There is absolutely nothing to panic about it. If we see the price breaking yesterday's high, okay, it is rejecting this bearish candlestick pattern. So there is absolutely nothing to panic about, all right? The situation is still under control. From a technical point of view, it is still totally under control, of course, according to my trading approach, all right? And if we take a look at QQQ, the situation here looks a little bit more dramatic because we see a very strong bearish candlestick pattern after, oh my God, I just want to send you back. Okay, right after it broke the all-time high, $408.71. This green line over here. This green line represents the previous all-time high from November 2021. So, okay, we broke the all-time high over here. See, we did break the all-time high. However, we frustrated the bullish sentiment. We made a particularly bearish candlestick pattern, closing under the all-time high again. So there is a decent chance that this is a false breakout, but the price is stabilizing today. It is still trading above yesterday's low. So this top signal was not technically triggered. It is just like this candlestick over here, this hanging man from let me see, December 14. It is just like this. This candlestick over here from November 9 as well. November 26. November 26 was November 29. Okay, November 29 we had another top signal, but unlike these two, this top signal was triggered. And then what happened on QQQ? We saw a pullback to the 21 EMA on the daily chart. That's totally fine. These movements are all technically plausible. So Nathan, okay, I do understand that yesterday we had a collapse, we had a crash, but what if QQQ loses yesterday's low? Then okay, we are gonna possibly see a sharper correction to the 21 EMA on the daily chart. All right, if we lose the 21 EMA on the daily chart, if we see a lower high, lower low over here, then okay, the trend is reversing. The bull trend is reversing, and probably we're gonna see a sharper correction on the weekly chart over here. But right now, as long as we don't see any of these bearish triggers getting materialized, there is absolutely nothing to worry about. Guys, remember, hey, hang on. Here. Trading is reactive. It is not predictive. So there is absolutely nothing to worry if we see a top signal getting triggered, because if we see a pullback is plausible, and a pullback to a support level might give us another buying opportunity when the risk reward ratio is more interesting, is more appealing. Now, if we see a reversal, okay, then it is going to be time to short, probably. Now, okay, so we are still in a bull trend. We see a possible top signal which was not triggered yet. Let me do this, which was not triggered yet. So okay, that's totally fine. If we take a look at our stocks over here, Tesla, for instance, materialized a very sharp bearish candlestick pattern, which was particularly, and this signal over here was particularly dangerous because it was more intense than the one seen on the indices. And unlike the indices, Tesla is very far away from its all-time high over here. So this top signal is particularly annoying on Tesla, but still, as long as we don't trigger this top signal, the situation will remain under control. Nathan, what if we see a sharper correction over here? What if we see this top signal getting triggered? In my humble opinion, as a retail trader like everybody else over here, I'm not a market wizard, I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm just a retail trader like everybody else over here. In my humble opinion, the momentum will be strong enough for Tesla to lose the 21 EMA on the daily chart, because we are already quite close to the 21 EMA, right? So if we see a sharper correction on the indices, then possibly to their own 21 EMA, like QQQ, for instance. QQQ would have to drop almost 3% in order to retest its own 21 EMA. Now, Tesla is quite close right now. I know that it is dropping. A drop of 3% is more than 2%, but considering that Tesla is a high beta stock, it is closer to its own 21 EMA than QQQ is to its own 21 EMA. Do you guys understand what I'm saying over here? So I do believe that if we see a sharper correction on the indices, even considering that they are not going to reverse, I believe that Tesla is going to correct a little bit more sharply, potentially to lose its 21 EMA over here on the daily chart. Its next technical support level is $230 over here. Now, Nvidia, what Nvidia is doing represents more of what I think it should happen on Tesla and on other stocks as well. We saw Nvidia reaching the all-time high over here, and then yesterday we collapsed it back to the 21 EMA area over here. Now we are stabilizing in this area over here. Okay, great, that's totally normal. But if we see a sharper correction, probably Nvidia is going to lose the 21 EMA over here, and we are gonna seek lower levels. What's the main problem over here? Long-term speaking, it would be particularly annoying to see a possible double top chart pattern on Nvidia, because this might suggest that we are gonna correct way more sharply if we see the market actually turning bearish over here. But as long as Nvidia, as long as Tesla, as long as other stocks stay above their support levels, as long as they don't trigger their top signal, okay, probably we are not gonna see any pullback materialized. Probably we're gonna see the indices making some sideways correction over here before going up again. This is a very likely scenario, by the way, but if you ask me, in my humble opinion, the indices deserve a correction, especially SPY, because SPY, since November 1, didn't close at any time under the 21 EMA over here. We broke the 21 EMA we have been rallying over here. We don't even see any pullback to the moving average again. So this is quite annoying, right? SPY deserves a correction, just like QQQ did over here from November 29 to December 5 over here. We saw a pullback to the 21 EMA. That's okay, that's acceptable. I like this movement over here. Remember, a bull trend is made of higher highs, higher lows. For now, SPY is not making any higher high, higher low. It is just doing this, right? It is just one single bullish leg over here without any correction, without any pullback. And this is quite annoying because we don't see any meaningful buying opportunity over here. We gotta see a very good buy opportunity. We gotta see a very good the risk management getting more appealing in order for us to buy SPY again, in order for us to consider SPY a buy again. So this is my humble opinion, of course. What's more, if we take a look at a few indicators over here, we see that, okay, indicators are not necessarily the most important thing that I look, but I do consider a few things, right? And it is quite annoying to me to see a strong divergence between the price and the RSI. This is particularly annoying to me. So if you ask me, we deserve a correction, all right? We do deserve a correction. And by the way, if you do want to trade with me, join our Telegram channel, because there I'm always giving you guys, I'm always sharing my strategies. I'm always sharing trading ideas, buy and sell signals on SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, QQQ, and much, much more. And by the way, I was right about to share trading strategies on many other stocks yesterday, but the market collapsed and it completely ruined many of my own trading ideas. But okay, that's totally fine. There is nothing out of control over here. So if you do want to trade, join our Telegram channel and subscribe this channel, because I'm here every single day keeping you guys updated on this weird market. So subscribe this channel, click the like button to support me as well. I highly appreciate your support. Now, SPY, if SPY actually rejects this bearish candlestick pattern over here, then okay, it is gonna be a phenomenal bear trap. Probably SPY is going to retest or potentially break the all-time high, $479.98. That's the all-time high on SPY. If we do reject this candle, we are gonna break it. We're gonna break this all-time high. We are not gonna see any pullback anytime soon. So that's gonna be a little bit frustrating, especially for those who are out of stocks right now, who don't have any position on SPY, on Tesla, on etc. This is gonna be quite annoying, and this is why I still believe that a pullback is the ideal scenario. So let's not panic about it. Let's just stay calm and composed, like we always do in this channel, always using strategy, always trading with technique. So let's not panic and watch all my videos, otherwise you're gonna be lost, otherwise you're gonna be scared by one single bearish candlestick pattern. So come on, subscribe this channel, click the like button. I highly appreciate your support, your audience. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye bye.